Anxious to witness the execution, Jabba loaded his cronies into his floating sail barge and headed out to the pit of Carkoon. From the deck of the spacious barge, Leia, R2, and 3PO watched an air skiff carrying their friends arrive and hover over the mouth of the Sarlacc.
Just stick close to Chewie and Lando. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, great.
Victims of the almighty Sarlacc, His Excellency hopes that you will die honorably.
Jabba, this is your last chance. Free us or die.
Luke was shoved to the end of a gangplank. The young Jedi glanced over to R2 aboard the sail barge and saluted. The tiny droid fired a lightsaber into Luke's waiting hand. Luke slashed at the skiff guards. Lando threw off his guard disguise and helped free Han and Chewbacca. The astonished onlookers jumped into action. They fired the large sail barge guns at Luke's skiff, toppling it sideways. Lando was thrown overboard and began sliding down the sand toward the Sarlacc's mouth. The desert monster wrapped a horrible tentacle around Lando's leg. As Chewie clutched his feet, Han dangled from the skiff in an attempt to reach his friend.
Chewie, give me the gun. Don't move, Lando. No, wait, I thought you were blind. It's all right, I can see a lot better. Don't move. Chewie, pull up. Come on. All right, up, Chewie. Up.
Meanwhile, Luke had leaped onto the sail barge, striking down Jabba's soldiers. During the diversion, Princess Leia threw her slave chain around Jabba's neck and strangled the foul creature. Then she raced to Luke's side.
Come on, we gotta get out of here quick.
Quickly, R2!
Get the gun! Point at the deck!
Leia aimed a barge cannon downward as Luke kicked the trigger. The gun's energy bolt blasted a gaping hole through the barge as Luke and Leia swung by rope onto the waiting skiff.
Let's go, and don't forget the droids.
We're on our way.
Lando steered the skiff swiftly over the sand dunes as Jabba's pleasure barge exploded in flames. Soon, Luke was aboard his X-Wing as the others departed Tatooine in the Millennium Falcon.
I'll meet you back at the fleet.
Hurry. The Alliance should be assembled by now.
I will.
Hey, Luke, thanks. Thanks for coming after me. Now I owe you one.
That's right, R2. We're going to the Dagobah system. I have a promise to keep. To an old friend.
That face you make. Look, I so old to young eyes.
No, of course not.
I do. Yes, I do. Sick have I become. Old and weak. When 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not. Soon will I rest. Yes. Forever sleep. Earned it I have.
Master Yoda, you can't die.
Strong am I with the Force, but not that strong. Twilight is upon me, and soon night must fall. That is the way of things, the way of the Force.
But I need your help. I've come back to complete the training.
No more training you require. Already know you, that which you need.
Then I am a Jedi.
Not yet. One thing remains. Vader. You must confront Vader. Then, only then, a Jedi will you be. And confront him you will.
Master Yoda, is Darth Vader my father?
Your father he is. Told you, did he?
Yes.
Unexpected this is, and unfortunate. Unfortunate that you rushed to face him. That incomplete was your training. That not ready for the burden were you.
I'm sorry.
Remember, a Jedi's strength flows from the Force. But beware. Anger, fear, aggression. The dark side are they. Once you start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny. No. Do not underestimate the powers of the Emperor, or suffer your father's fate. You will. You. When gone am I, the last of the Jedi will you be. The Force will strong in your family. Pass on what you have learned. Luke is another Sky.
The tiny Jedi Master quietly faded from sight. Luke was dazed. He wandered outside.
I can't go on alone.
Yoda will always be with you.
Obi-Wan, why didn't you tell me? You told me Vader betrayed and murdered my father.
Your father was seduced by the dark side of the Force. He ceased to be Anakin Skywalker and became Darth Vader. When that happened, the good man who was your father was destroyed. So what I told you was true. Anakin was a good friend. When I first knew him, your father was already a great pilot, but I was amazed how strongly the Force was with him. I took it upon myself to train him as a Jedi. I thought that I could instruct him just as well as Yoda. I was wrong.
There is still good in him.
He's more machine now than man, twisted and evil.
I can't do it, Ben. I can't kill my own father.
Then the Emperor has already won. You were our only hope.
Yoda spoke of another.
The other he spoke of is your twin sister.
But I have no sister.
To protect you both from the Emperor, you were hidden from your father when you were born. The Emperor knew, as I did, if Anakin were to have any offspring, they would be a threat to him. That is the reason why your sister remains safely anonymous.
Leia. Leia is my sister.
Your insight serves you well. Bury your feelings deep down, Luke. They do you credit, but they could be made to serve the Emperor.
Meanwhile, aboard the Death Star, hundreds of Imperial troops snapped to attention as the Emperor's shuttle ramp was lowered. Darth Vader knelt before his master, a gnarled and ancient figure, wrapped in a hooded cloak.
Rise, my friend.
The Death Star will be completed on schedule.
You've done well, Lord Vader. And now I sense you wish to continue your search for young Skywalker.
Yes, my master.
Patience, my friend. In time, he will seek you out. And when he does, you must bring him before me. He has grown strong. Only together can we turn him to the dark side of the Force.
As you wish.
Aboard the Rebel headquarters frigate, Alliance leader Mon Mothma addressed the anxious Rebel troops.
The Emperor's made a critical error and the time for our attack has come. The data brought to us by the Bothan spies pinpoints the exact location of the Emperor's new battle station. We've learned that the Emperor himself is personally overseeing the final stages of the construction of this Death Star. Admiral Akbar, please.
Although the weapon systems on this Death Star are not yet operational, the Death Star does have a strong defense mechanism. It is protected by an energy shield, which is generated from the nearby forest moon of Endor. The shield must be deactivated if any attack is to be attempted. Once the shield is down, our cruisers will create a perimeter, while the fighters fly into the superstructure and attempt to knock out the main reactor. General Calrissian has volunteered to lead the fighter attack.
Good luck. You're gonna need it.
General Nadine.
We have stolen a small Imperial shuttle. Disguised as a cargo ship and using a secret Imperial code, a strike team will land on the moon and deactivate the shield generator. General Solo, is your strike team assembled?
My team's ready. I don't have a command crew for the shuttle. That's gonna be rough, pal. I didn't want to speak for you.
That's one.
General, count me in.
I'm with you too.
Luke.
Hi, Han. Chewie.
Exciting is hardly the word I would choose.